Alright, so these are the Morimoto XB LED fog lights Type SD for the Ford Superduty. This video is a full install and then a look at how they appear on the truck once everything's back together. I like doing longer videos like this so you can actually see what's involved and how things fit instead of just jumping straight to the end. Before installing them, here's a closer look at the fog light housings. Lens look clean, the finish is smooth, everything looks solid out of the box. Here, I'm pulling the factory fog lights out and setting them next to the Morimoto housing. Side by side, you can see the difference in the design right away. The factory lights definitely have that older OEM look, and the Morimoto ones feel more modern without looking out of place on the truck. This part of the video is me just taking my time removing the original fog lights. Nothing fancy here, just getting everything out of the way so the new housings can go in clean. I always like to slow down during this part so nothing gets scratched or rushed. As I start fitting the Morimoto fog lights into place, everything lines up with the factory mounting locations. The housings sit where they're supposed to, and nothing feels forced or awkward. It's always a good sign with replacement lighting when things just fit the opening the way you expect. This section is really just me making sure everything is seated correctly and looks even on both sides. Once they're in position, the fog lights sit flush in the bumper opening. They don't stick out or sit crooked. I like stepping back at this point and checking alignment before moving on. Here I'm finishing up and putting everything back together. At this point, the front end starts looking whole again. You can really see how the fog lights fit into the truck's overall look. They don't draw attention in a bad way, and they look like they belong there. Even before turning them on, the housings themselves give the lower front end a cleaner appearance. The design works well with the Super Duty grille and bumper. It doesn't feel overdone or flashy. At the end here, this is what the fog lights look like powered on at night. Through the lenses, the light looks clean and even, and the fog light area has a much more updated look compared to the original setup. It adds a nice visual detail to the front of the truck without changing the whole style. Overall, this was a clean lighting upgrade. The fit is solid, the design looks good on the truck, and it really refreshes the lower front end without going over the top. Simple swap, clean result, and I'm happy with how they turned out. I highly recommend if you're looking to upgrade your Super Duty headlights. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.